What's up, traders? Stan Gluzman here with 7 Points Capital, bringing to you today's trader takeaways. So let's take a look at SPY. We have a really choppy day, just sideways chop, no action. We probably didn't even try to break out. We tested 266 here, and then the volume picked up and we sold off at the close. So we're still going sideways on a daily chart. It's as if we're waiting for something, probably waiting for Trump to figure out this whole trade war situation. Um, Facebook probably was the mover of the day since Mark Zuckerberg was testifying in front of the Senate, and tomorrow he's going to be testifying before the House of Representatives. So tomorrow is going to be trending again. I wasn't trading Facebook. I'm not very good at reading Facebook, although a couple guys traded it in the office and did pretty well. I personally was looking at in the morning CUR. Didn't really trade it very well. I went a little bit too big in here, and then I got stopped out into this rip above VWAP, and then I reshorted into the pop and covered into the wash. So pretty much a scratch trade after these two trades. Same thing happened with CHFS. I was pretty excited about this one, although it started drifting down. I shorted into the pop, and then I added here and I got stopped out, and then I added on the way down, and again another scratch trade. So I'm getting very impatient. I guess I'm going way too big because I see a decent setup, and going a little bit too big because it's been a little bit slow these past couple of weeks. So I have to work on patience. I have to work on sizing, size down a little bit and have a stop a little bit wider, and not, get out emotionally into the push, and be on the opposite side. Maybe wait for that push and short into the push instead of shorting consolidation and then covering into the push. So that's the adjustment I have to make for my fader gap and crap setup. For the rest of the day, the only really thing that was working was Russian ETF RSX. Yesterday we traded it. That was really good. The level 2 was clean. We were buying dips and then shorting rips. The level 2 was nice and clean, and it was pretty easy to tell which way it's going to go, and you could size in because the level 2 was pretty thick. So today was pretty similar for probably 10% of the day or so. Like in the morning, this breakout, we were buying this one and then selling into the push. Tried shorting here, got stopped out, and then reshorted once this candle. After this candle, looks like a hammer on big volume. So to me, this is an exhaustion candle, and I shorted on the way down and covered into the washout. So this probably was the biggest, one of the bigger trades of the day, and tried to reshort it in here, and then this was a little bit more choppy, so couldn't really make hold it too long, didn't really make too much money. And after that, it was a little choppy. I would wick out, pop out of nowhere and sell off. So wick out right here, so didn't really trade it that well, and then missed the close. I was actually short in here, and then I covered right as it was going up. I covered 2012, and I didn't buy it, and that was like one of the biggest moves of the day. So missed this one. However, I mean, it was the last 2 minutes of the day. It was time to close the positions anyway, and that's pretty much it. Took a loss on Sprint. Sprint has takeover rumors with T-Mobile. A couple guys were buying this, made some money. I was also buying it, but then I was trying to fade it back down, and it just wouldn't go back down. So got stopped out here, and then another one got stopped out. So there's this support level, and I was anticipating the break of the support. The tape was pretty heavy, so I started shorting in here, and I was right. I started shorting, I added again, and then I added into this push right here, thinking that it's going to test 610, and right here it fails, and I'm thinking this is going to be a really big trade. I have my full size on, and then it just stops me out. So I had my stop at 12, and then I got literally 14s, 15s, and then it fades back from there. I did get the long right here, 601, 602, made pretty much everything back. So it's just all fees, just churning and churning. So didn't play out the way that I hoped. I thought that, these rumors are just going to turn out to be rumors, and the stock is just going to fade for the rest of the day. This happens with Sprint pretty often. So I thought this was going to be the setup, but it didn't work out. Oh well. So this is probably, I'm down a little bit on the day. Nothing crazy. I'm gross flat. So just paying fees for trading. The only really thing that's still working is GERN. I'm still holding the swing. It gapped on me the other day. That was yesterday. Went up all the way to 390s, about 390s pre-market, but then it faded all the way back down. And that was confirmation that the price did not want to trade in the 360s, 370s, close to $4. And then today we dropped lower, and that's been working pretty nicely. So still holding this one. I might even add, but yeah. So these are that's my recap. Takeaways for the morning: size down, have a wider stop, and then probably also size down during the day, and take it a little bit slower, not not to churn too much. So these are my takeaways. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.